TJ and I am back with another video. So today is going to be part of my hair video. I'm gonna be doing a video on my birthday hair. Excuse this, there's a whole lot of going on under here, but I won't look like this Thursday, okay?
It's little TJ and mini TJ.
Can't go too far without them. But yeah, so let's get into this hair, okay? The company I'm gonna be working with is Angie hair. I've had hair from them before, but like in the move somehow threw it away. But here's the packaging. What I have is my closure, my middle part closure, which is 18 inches, I believe. And then they also sent me 4 bundles of 26, 24, 22, and 20. The hair did not give me any tangle. When I run my fingers through it, I don't get any shedding or anything like that. Here's the bundle. So yeah, it's really soft, really nice hair. And also they send you lashes too, y'all. But first things first, to do my custom color, I'm gonna need to lighten this a little bit. It doesn't have to be like yellow or blonde, but I do need it lighter than this dark brown. So I'll be back. All right, what's up, y'all? So as you can see here, I am going to be starting with the water bleach bucket method. You want to make sure you always have gloves on when you're working with chemical solutions, because you don't want to mess nothing up, like your skin or nothing like that. So you're going to put the whole bag of BW2 bleach in a bucket, and then you're going to put the whole bottle of 40 volume developer, and you see me here mixing it up. I would use the hottest water from the faucet, so the hottest water that you can get. You don't have to boil water or anything like that. Just put it in the bucket, fill the bucket up to where you know like your hair will be submerged. And then it's a lot easier to do this with a wig, but like with the bundles it was like a little difficult. But you just want to keep dipping your hair, as you can see I'm doing here. Make sure it's completely submerged, brush through it, make sure the bleach is touching everywhere, you guys. So once you have all of your hair in, you want to let it sit for 30 minutes or longer, or shorter, whenever your hair gets to the brown color that you need it. This is also where I bleached my knots for my frontal. I made sure that it was completely covered in the bleach, and I let it sit all the way at the bottom of the water. Alright, you guys, so I have my hair here, and it is the perfect brown color that I wanted, not too light, so that I could put the red on it. My frontal did not lighten as much as I would like, so I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit longer. But here are the bundles. So now I'm gonna rinse these in hot water, y'all, and I'm gonna wash them with some Dawn dish detergent. Alright, you guys, so here I'm just showing you how my frontal came out, but I am going to be using 2 bottles of Rich Ember and then 3 bottles of Burgundy Envy. I had to put it in this little plastic bowl because I ordered a new color bowl, but it didn't come in time. So I'm going to just mix it all in this bowl. And I also noticed that the bowl had a dang old hole in it, y'all. So color was everywhere. But here's the process for coloring my closure. So you can't watercolor your closure. I do not like to do that because I always end up coloring the knots, and it's just a whole mess, and it's too much to bleach the knots all over again. So this is the method that I use. I literally just comb the color in the hair. It does take longer, but if you want your closure to come out like the perfect color and you don't have to go back and bleach your knots again, then just take the extra time and just do this method right here. Basically, all you have to do is put the comb or dip the comb in the color and literally just comb the hair and color the hair. Comb the color through the hair. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to talk through this entire video and just let y'all watch, but I'll chime in here and there. Okay, so I'm not going to show you guys this entire process because it literally took me some time to come through all of this hair. But you get the gist. You just got to take your time and just be patient and comb through. But here's my closure once I got all the color in. And that is the new color bowl that I was telling y'all about that I was waiting for. So I got rid of that little plastic bowl because, like I said, color was everywhere. Okay, so on to these bundles. Okay, this is the easiest part. Honestly, I could have watercolored these if I wanted to, but I didn't want to do that. I like painting on my color. So with this, it's very simple. You just want to put the color all over the bundles. Make sure they are like soaking in color. That's why you use 5 bottles. You want to make sure you have enough color so that all of your bundles are like, when you pick it up, it's soaking in the color. And you want to go through it. Of course, you see there I had it clipped, so I did go through the top to make sure the color was in the top, and then flip it over and make sure both sides are completely submerged. Run your fingers through it, comb through it, do what you gotta do to make sure that color gets all over your hair. Alright y'all, so I sped this up as much as possible, but not like too fast because it's pretty self-explanatory, and I didn't show y'all this entire process either, but just continue watching and you'll have this beautiful burgundy color. Alright you guys, so it is the next day, and here is the closure. I don't know if y'all can see the color. It is still wet right now, but while it's wet, I am going to go ahead and pluck my closure. So here we go. So this closure did already come pre-plucked, but it wasn't plucked enough for me. So this is the process of how I pluck my frontals and closures. So I take sections and then I don't really know how to explain that. I pluck the back section and then section it off again, comb it through. I don't know, just kind of watch and see. I don't really know how to explain it to you guys. But hold on, let y'all get into these nails though, honey. Shout out to my nail tech. She is amazing. Alright, you guys, so this is the finishing look of the closure. It's blow dried. I haven't straightened it. And here are the bundles. Alright, so I know I said I was going to make this 2 videos, but it turned into 1. So here we go. This is my braid pattern, really simple. Just braid it down and just make sure it's completely flat. I showed y'all that I do use edge entity on my edges because I did have postpartum hair loss, and like it grew back a lot because all of that on the side right there, y'all, was completely gone. But you want to make sure your edges are flat down. I use the Got To Be glue in the yellow bottle and just smooth them back. You also want to make sure you moisturize your scalp, you guys. I have really bad eczema in my scalp, so I use Sulfur 8, but you can use any moisturizer that you normally use on a daily basis. So for my Quickweave glue down process, I don't like the clear or black like gel stuff that people normally use, the molding gel. I used to use that, but it was horrible on my hair and it was just really bad. So I found this method. I just put down the black mega neck strips all over my hair where I know the glue is touching or going to be touching, and then I put my cap on top. Alright, you guys, so off camera I did go ahead and sew down my cap. You just want to sew everywhere that the closure isn't going to be, and then here you're going to see me cut off all of that excess neck strip. And look at my honey walking around back there, y'all. But yeah, you just want to go ahead and cut off all of the excess neck strip. Do not cut off your cap yet. Alright, you just want to pull your cap down. If you're doing a client, preferably over their eyes and over ears. Now you're going to see me take my Got To Be spray, and I'm just going to spray my hairline where my closure is going to go. You want to spray and guide with your finger. Don't spray too much like I did. I kind of messed up on the side right there because I sprayed too much and it started running. But you just want to spray and guide with your finger, y'all, okay? And next you're just gonna see me blow dry the closure until it's like kind of sticky. And then I use Ruby Kisses level 14. I used the darkest shade because I wanted my cap to be darker than my skin. Even though the cap was already dark brown, it was kind of like too dark, so the makeup made it darker than my skin but lighter than what it was. I didn't want it that dark, okay? So now you're gonna see me cutting off my lace where I want my hairline to be, and the hairline is gonna be slightly in front of my actual hairline. I don't put my lace directly on my hairline. And then you can go ahead and cut your cap all the way around. Once you have your cap completely cut off, you do want to clean your skin. This is very important that you get all of your natural oils, product, anything, makeup that you may have where your glue is going to go. So you want to clean your skin with alcohol. If you're allergic to alcohol, you can use Sea Breeze. And then I do use Boho products, so I'm going to use the Boho Skin Protect, and I'm just going to spray that, as you can see, on a cotton swab. Well, you can use a cotton swab, cotton ball, cotton pad, whatever you got, cotton, and just spray it on there and wipe that on your skin and let it dry. So now the same shade of makeup that you put on your cap, you want to put it on your closure as well, and you want to cut off those side tabs that's on your closure. Then you can glue down your closure if you want. I did that when I did my first Quickweave, the blonde one. If you didn't see our anniversary video, go check that out, the blonde curly. I did glue it down. It was perfectly fine if that's what you want to do, but I did try sewing down now, so you can sew down your closure like I'm doing here. So I am using Bow Hold Extreme. For the future, I do recommend Bow Hold Active when I start doing clients, y'all. And for myself, from now on, I am going to be using Bow Hold Active. It's waterproof, and I have had to reapply my glue from going to the gym and sweating and things like that. So Bow Hold Active would definitely prevent that. I do recommend Bow Hold Active instead of the Extreme, but I am going to apply 4 layers here, you guys, and you want to let them dry clear and then apply the next layer. And my mama called me, so I missed the part of me putting down my closure, but you want to lay it down in sections, y'all, and then comb it down with the comb, and you want to put on your elastic band. Once you have your band on, you can skip this step. You don't have to blow dry, but I did blow dry on hot heat first and then on cool heat, and I also let it sit. And then this is just me applying my bundles while my elastic band is still on. So if you don't want to blow dry, you can just start doing your bundles for like 30 minutes or so, and then you're gonna take your elastic band off. Look at my BBs in the back there, y'all. And I told you, there's DJ. I think he said something crazy because look at my face. But I don't think I said it before. I'm using the 30-second glue, hair glue, I think. But yeah, whichever one you want to use. I think it's 2 different brands. I'm pretty sure I use the 30-second brand though. And let me just say, I'm so sorry it took me this long to get this video out, y'all. It is nearly impossible to do a voiceover with my kids yelling at each other and a dog that just does not want to sit still. Alright, so it's been a few minutes. I took my elastic band off and I'm just combing the hair through, loosening it up from the glue. And then my hot comb finally came, so I'm gonna go ahead and hot comb my closure back to make sure like it's out of my way when I'm trying to do my baby hairs and things like that. So next, what you want to do is go ahead and get a eyebrow razor, or you could use scissors, shears, whatever's comfortable for you, but preferably an eyebrow razor. I'm sorry, this is a horrible angle, but I use an eyebrow razor to get like a jagged edge cut, and I cut it in sections, so kind of like 3 sections, and you just want to go ahead and cut your closure off where you want your hairline to be. Okay, so here I'm just going to be creating my middle part so I can get my hair laid to where I want it to be. And then I'm going to be using a wax stick from She Is Bomb collection. This is an amazing wax stick. I haven't tried the rest of their products yet, but I'll leave that link down below for you guys as well. I got it from Amazon, so you can find their collection on Amazon. But I'm going to use the wax stick along with my hot comb to get the hair just kind of laid down for now, and then I'm going to go back in later to flatten it out some more because I need this middle part to be flat, honey. Now that I have my middle part kind of laid down and out of the way, I'm gonna move on to my baby hairs and melting this lace, y'all. So first you want to part off the section in the front where you want your baby hairs to be. You don't want it too thick and you don't want it too thin either, but I'm also going to show you how I customize it if it is too thick in a certain section. Okay, so now you're gonna see me braid the sections of my baby hair. This is just to separate them from the rest of the hair and pretty much get them out the way. And if you didn't notice, I've finished my bundles, so they are completely in. And now we just have to work on this melt, which I know everybody has been waiting to see, and I'm excited for y'all to see this. So I'm gonna just hot comb them a little bit so they know which way they're gonna go. Take my got to be glue spray, and I'm spraying it directly on the lace between the closure and my baby hairs, y'all. And then I'm gonna clip my hair up out of the way because I have to put my elastic band on. And here's the elastic band. We're just gonna tie that on tight onto the baby hair so we can get that lace melted. Alright, so while I am letting that lace sit, I am going to work on getting my hair flattened out. So I'm taking apart like from the very back of the closure, and I'm just going to hot comb. Goodness gracious, I'm just going to hot comb that straight back to cover up just the back of the closure and then the bundles that I put right there as well. Then I'm going to go through and section like a little below my closure and then everywhere in my closure, and I'm going to use the wax stick and hot comb it straight down. So as I said before, this is just me going through my hair with the wax stick and my hot comb from Angie's, trying to get these bundles in the closure as flat as possible because I want it to be like a sleek, straight look for my birthday. And while you're watching, just a fun fact about me. So I do still hold my Virginia State cosmetology license, you guys. So, I mean, I don't work in a salon anymore, but I do make sure I keep my license renewed. So, just a fun fact for when I begin doing my clients. Okay, so look at how that wax stick and that hot comb got my hair so flat. But as you can see, the lace isn't completely melted yet, but that's fine because you still have work to do on your lace as well as your baby hair, y'all. So when you take that off, the goal was to get your baby hair going in the right direction. But what we're going to do is go ahead and add some more of the Ruby Kisses to the front of the lace. And I'm sorry, I didn't realize how bad the angle was. Y'all can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just taking a makeup brush and I'm just like dotting in the same shade of the Ruby Kisses, the darkest shade in level 14. And we're just dotting that in. You don't have to like smooth it in or try to get it to blend just yet, okay? I'm going to show you what you're going to do to get it to blend and melt, okay? So now you just want to cut your baby hairs. You want it to be 1 inch to 1.5 inches long. If it's too long, then that's fine. You can always cut more. But if you cut it too short, y'all, you can't put more hair there. So if you cut it too long, that's straight, okay? And now I'm just gonna take my foam. You can use your favorite kind of foam, any foam that you want to use. I honestly like the Pump It Up foam, but you don't want to put too much of the Pump It Up foam on your lace because it'll start to lift if you put too much of the Pump It Up on there. But you want to take your foam and just kind of create your baby hairs. This is just training them in the way that you want them to go. This is not going to be the final look of your baby hair, but just use the foam to kind of like, you know, get them all nice and wavy the way you want them to be. And once you have your baby hairs down, just add a neck strip to your baby hairs. And I let it sit for, I don't even know how long. It was quite a while, probably like 30 minutes, y'all. And now I'm just cutting that neck strip off. Struggling to cut it off, I guess you could say. And there are the baby hairs, but like I said, y'all, we are not done. Okay, y'all see that? Y'all saw my face, right? I wasn't feeling it. But this is your opportunity to customize your baby hair. Okay, if they're too thick, pluck them like I'm doing now. You also want to comb out your baby hairs, okay? Because we're not going to leave them like that with just the foam. We're not going to do that. Comb them out. Pluck them if you need to. If they're too thick, if something's out of place, you put it back in place, y'all. That's not going to be the end of your baby hair. Once you have your baby hairs customized, you want to take your got to be spray or whatever hairspray that you used prior, and you want to put it on your finger and then put it on your edges. You don't want to spray it directly on your baby hairs because that's just going to be a mess. But however you lay your baby hair at this moment is how it's going to be in the end. Okay, this is going to hold in your baby hair. Once you're done with your baby hairs, you also want to spray the hairspray directly on to your lace. Just spray it directly on, not too much. And then you want to put on your neck script. Here I'm just showing you what I'm using to straighten my hair, which that's going to be the Ion Silk Press Oil, as well as the Turn Up the Heat protected spray. I got both of those from Sally's. But here is my neck script that I am applying to my hair, and then I'm gonna put like a quarter size of the silk press oil on my hand and just run that through my hair. Then I'm going to spray my hair with the Turn Up the Heat spray, not too much because I'm using the oil as well, and the less products the better. And I don't know what song was playing, y'all, but at this moment I was feeling myself. I just knew, like, when I took that neck script off, y'all, it was gonna be over, okay? But I did cut a lot of this out. Y'all know how to straighten your hair, I hope. So I'm sure y'all didn't want to see all of that, but this is just me straightening my hair, the flat iron over comb method, of course, to get it as straight as possible. And just to let y'all know, that is a Paul Mitchell flat iron ceramic that I'm using. I've had it for years and I'm not sure if they still sell it, but y'all, let's get into this melt. Look at that, okay? Period. Yes, honey. If you can't tell, I am feeling myself, y'all. I'm so happy at the way that my hair came out, and I'm just gonna spray some more of the Turn Up the Heat spray on it because it does give it that beautiful shine, and just brush that through. But I am so happy with the way that my hair came out, and I want to thank everyone so much for supporting us, everyone that was looking out for this video. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll also let y'all know when I start taking my clients and when I will be looking for models, just to get some more practice, okay? But y'all see that red color? You can just take some alcohol, like I'm gonna take one of my alcohol pads and just wipe that off real gently. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you guys so much. Peace.